Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show, home improvement and maintenance tips from the pros.
Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show Action Edition, where this week we're featuring an interesting story from the news. And I'm here with my old buddy Larry. Larry, why don't you lead us off here?
So, John, we've got an interesting story. We've decided we're going to start posting some really interesting stories that we see in the news. I have this story, so it kind of leads in. This week, I did another toilet swap for some people, front to back. It was off 3/4 of an inch over a 2-foot run. Anyway, we'll get into that. We'll talk about that sometime in the future. But in the news, John,
yes,
the International Space Station
across the ocean
is getting a new toilet.
Yeah, so this from the source from NASA.gov, and this was published in a plumber trade rag, plumber magazine, you know, and the title is "International Space Station Gets a Toilet Upgrade." Now, who knew, right? So since we're all
cooped up
in
at
this
home
together, since we're all in this together, so to speak, with installing toilets and doing the kind of work that we do, I found this quite interesting that the ISS, as it shall be called here, the International Space Station, recently received some upgraded plumbing. And the toilet is called the Universal Waste Management System. I'm sure, like everything in aviation and NASA, that would be the UWMS, acronym. With other supply, so the toilet was redesigned using astronaut feedback. So I guess that's interesting from that standpoint. I guess after they come back or maybe during they have conference calls. Hey, how's it going up there, Jim? And that kind of thing. So he might say, "Well, I got a suggestion there, Bill.
You need to call Sir Thomas Crapper and get this damn thing fixed, right?"
So, yeah. So handyman plumbing. We got to get that guy up here. But so they did that, and the new toilet is about. Now I don't know how they figured all this out, but anyways, the new toilet is about 65% smaller and 40% lighter, with more efficient waste management and storage. Okay, that's probably more than what you want to know. But it kind of more crew members come to stay on the ISS. Now, when you think about it, that is true, because they have quite they got a lot of people rotating in and out of there, and they're guys and girls too, right? So
yeah.
The new design begins airflow automatically as soon as the lid is lifted. Okay, that's probably good. Which will help with odor control. I guess in a weightless condition, I don't know about how odor goes through, but maybe somebody out there could ping us on Facebook. I'm not an aeronautical rocket scientist there, but. Anyways, this thing seems to, be designed so it's a better account for anatomical differences between men and women, something the old toilet model did not do, as it was created a long time ago with only a few, if any, female astronauts. So there you go. Things are changing up there, folks. So when you see the ISS go across the sky at night, you can think about the new toilet that just went overhead. You can now rest assured that they are doing their duty in comfort and style. Right. Yes. Right. So I think I'll save you the rest of the gruesome details of how this toilet actually kind of works. But we will post this article on our Facebook page, and once again, it was posted in Plumber. The Plumber magazine here, and it's straight from NASA.gov. So they're very proud of their movement, if you will, in the space station.
Nice. it's kind of one of those things that, guess what? When you don't get a chance to think about that until you're really going into space, because it's not like around here. I
saw what now I got what you did there. Going into space.
Going in space. So, that's right. But sorry. But anyway. So we'll post that out in the Facebook group, John, and then we'll stick that out on the Facebook group. You can read the article. We'll kick you a link over there. But it's just kind of something different, little different, something that everybody's gotta do it, So you might as well see how they do it in space. So anyway, speaking of the Facebook group, don't forget to join our Facebook group. That's at Handyman Pros, and join in that conversation. Send us an email if you have anything, questions at handymanprosradioshow.com, and you can go to our homepage as well, handymanprosradioshow.com. We'll probably post that out there as well. And then, John, are you going to tweet that out? Are you going to tweet that out at Handyman Radio?
I will.
Yeah. Yep. So little bits and pieces here from the Handyman Pros, just trying to keep it interesting and give you a little bit of different perspective on what's happening in the world. So we'll see you all next week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this podcast and have derived some value from it, here's 4 things you can do. 1, tell your friends about this podcast. 2, hit subscribe on your podcast player. While you're there, leave us a review. 3, subscribe to our newsletter by going to handymanprosradioshow.com and click on the subscribe button. We'll inform you of upcoming events, shows, and give you actionable tips for maintaining your home and property. And 4, send us an email with your questions to questions@handymanprosradioshow.com. That's handymanprosradioshow.com. That's our show for this week. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week on the Handyman Pros Radio Show.